This episode, my wait is over. I finally pulled my Wisconsin bear tag, and I'm going to head north to a buddy's place. And we're going to go hunt with Art Hyde and NBC Guide Service. And, I've been to a lot of places. I've helped guide bears myself, and Art does an amazing job. And so when I pulled the tag and talked to him, we went up, we hung our stands, helped out a little bit, but ultimately Art put in a lot of time and a lot of effort for this bear to make it all come together. So follow along with that hunt.
So we've got Art's bear hunt up at NBC, which was fun to be along with, and it's always a great time in camp, right? And then also we have our team member Rob hunting down at Kansas. Rob hunts about an hour away from where we're at in Kansas, so it's kind of fun. If we all draw, we're kind of we're down there at the same time, or overlapping and keeping in touch. So that's always fun. And Rob got a nice one this time.
He did, and the nice thing was, the prior year when you guys drew, you and Rob, it was extremely cold. The nice thing is this year it wasn't quite as cold, so. Right. We got to enjoy the weather a little bit more and and things happened. Things were a little easier, let's say, without being 400 below zero. This year, I was lucky enough to draw a Wisconsin bear tag. Unfortunately, with the way things were, we had wrong winds, rain, weather just wasn't cooperating for the bears that we were trying to hunt. There's one really big bear. He did come in on the second night. Unfortunately, he didn't give us the opportunity. He came in, kind of disappeared real quick. Had a couple smaller bears come in on and off throughout the next week or 2 weeks that I was up there. Finally, the last night that I was able to hunt, we switched stands, went to a different area. As things had been slowing way down, we changed our baits. Art Hyde with NBC Guide Service, he did a great job with his guides, and they kept monitoring, trying to figure out, get days to, or get these bears on daylight time frames. So they kept switching up what they were feeding them, what times they were feeding them, how much they were feeding them, trying to get these bears to become daylight bears, and they finally did. And we finally switched to a different set as the winds still weren't right for those big bears, where we had two nice bears coming in, and things finally worked out. At least I think they worked out. You check it out.
Well, it's my last night here in Wisconsin for bear season. I gotta get back home, concentrate on some whitetails. Got some seminars I gotta do tomorrow, so this is it. Had two options tonight that had a couple of daylight bears. My stand that I set most of the year up here did have one of my big bears return. However, the winds are all wrong to sit again tonight. So we opted. We got two bears coming in here. Both of them are legal bears. And being the last night, 6 years of the tag, I'm not going to be really picky. So whichever one gives me the opportunity, I'm probably going to hopefully take it and capitalize on it. So we'll see, but they've been coming in pretty early, and it's tonight we had a big storm front moving in, so I'm hoping to get them up on their feet earlier, and hopefully things will work out tonight. So we're going to let things settle down there, and hopefully get a bear to come in tonight. It's been a while. Well, he wasn't the big bear I've been after. But I've put a lot of time and energy. So has Art here at NBC Guide. Still a pretty good bear. One of the two we had. The other one's been coming in right at dark, right after. And I just, bird in hand. That was a death moan, I believe. Bird in the hand. Yeah. Thanks, Artie. Thanks, everybody. Gibby. I'm gonna give that bear about an hour. And, I'm gonna text Artie and, go from there.
Well, like I said, it wasn't, we've been hunting a really big bear a ways from here, and it just wasn't, the winds weren't right, things weren't happening. We had a couple daylight bears coming in here. This bear came in and I contemplated for a little bit and decided, you know, it's my last night, my last chance. What if that other bear that's just a little bit bigger than this one doesn't show up? So when he finally gave me the shot, I took it. It looked good. He busted out, took off over here. It's been a little over an hour now, and had to wait for Art to get here from NBC to help look. It's part of the policy. I wasn't going to go tromping around and do what I had to do, which is normal for me. I trailing my own stuff, but I don't want to screw this up. So I had to wait for him. He was in Washburn doing some other things. Thanks to him for coming back. So we're going to take off, and I marked the first blood back here, and we're going to take off, see if we can find some more blood and see. I don't think he went very far by the sounds of it when I thought I heard him crash, and like I told you guys, I was pretty sure that I heard the death moan. So we're going to go take off, look for this bear right now. After you, Art. Where'd he go? He went up through, kind of bust his way through here and took off, and I don't know if he turned and back through the bottom or if he went right straight up over, but it didn't sound like he went more than... He's got blood right here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like he did right through here. There's a little white V on his chest even. Blood right here. Thank you, sir. You worked your tail off for this. Oh, pretty awesome. Yeah. He had this in, Karen looked at his face, and he's a really black-faced bear, and we hit the other one. It was really tan. That's how I knew which bear it was when it came in, and he actually he's a little bit bigger than what I thought he was going to be. I thought he was actually going to be a little bit smaller than this, but bears shrink after you shoot them, and Art can tell you that. You know, every time I hear these guys all the time, 500-pound bear, and they shoot it and they get up to it and it's 200 pounds. And I knew this bear wasn't going to be 400 or 500-pound bear. I just knew it was going to be a nice, respectable Wisconsin bear. And on my last night, I'm proud of him. I'm happy with him. And now the work begins. Now we have to get this thing gutted, cleaned up, drugged back to the truck, and I actually have to be home. I've got seminars tomorrow morning for a youth group at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's a 6-hour drive yet. So I'm hoping to make it home between 4 and 5 in the morning if we can get everything done and get this thing out of here, so I can at least get 2, maybe 3 hours of sleep before I have to talk to him. So we might as well get things started here and see what we can get done with this bear.
Coffee monster.
So, yeah, you ain't a kidding there. So again, Art, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Hey, if you like what you see, be sure to check us out on social media.
Yeah, you know, like I'm doing right now, you know, Snapgram, Face Chat, Instabook, Twitter Box, you know, all those cool things on the interweb.
Those aren't things. Go to Art Helin Outdoors and own the season, and like, share, and follow us on all your favorite social media outlets for the latest content.
Just getting settled in here this afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock. Temperatures have come up, which makes for a nicer sit. Got a perfect north wind for this stand this afternoon. Already got a small buck behind us. See what happens. We got a couple of good deer in here, so got some high hopes for this afternoon. Meh. Meh. Quick. Had just a parade of young bucks coming through here this afternoon. What an awesome hunt. Looked like a good 9-point, huh? Big mature buck. Think I made a good shot on it. Get shook up. All right. He's big. He got nice burly faces. here we are with the buck we shot today. Just looks like a great 9-pointer that broke his brow tine off. I'll get over that. Just an awesome hunt, man. Had 5-6 bucks out in front of us at one time, and this one come up over the hill looking for a fight, pushing him around. One of the keys to success for this hunt was just not hunting my best stands until I had the perfect wind to hunt them. When these deer were up in front of me, they had no clue I was there, just the way I like it. So, just an awesome deer, man. So happy.
Own the Season TV is proudly brought to you by Arctic Shield, stay out longer. Cyclops Lights, get out of the dark. Easton Archery, made in the USA. Hoyt, get serious. Get Hoyt. Hunter Specialties, serious hunting tools. Moultrie Products, work hard, hunt smart. Muddy Outdoors. New archery products, hunt with confidence. Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Team Walkers, protect it or lose it. Vortex Optics, unlimited, unconditional, lifetime warranty. Own the Season TV is also brought to you by these fine partners.